So we're recalling Scott Rosenberg, Mr. Rosenberg.
And you're still under oath.
Yeah, Mr. Rosenberg, did you prepare or cause to be prepared the 3D animation that we're looking at on the screen?
Yes, with my office, yes, we did.
Okay, so if everyone would direct their attention to the screens, we will run the animation.
Thanks for having me. I'm going to take you through going up Market Street, and then just to show you the two other buildings that are coming in down the earlier in the Flatiron, if you will. It'll slow down at our building. It's just to show scale and feel. I can slow it down.
Yeah, after this is over, we can have the architect pick any point of view and you can emphasize.
Pull back into the plaza between the two buildings, between the apartments and the condos. So I'm going to back my way in there now. Just so you can feel the scale. I'm going to go into the green and I'm going to pull myself back too so you can see it from the green as well. We're just going to walk back down Market and we'll come back up Bank.
As you can see in the future, white is a very popular car color.
They're all BMWs and Lexuses. So make sure we know our market. So you can see the parking garage is skewed away from the width of Bank Street at this location. So it actually gets pretty wide in here. We'll do the same thing. We'll pull back from the plaza just so you can see it as you were driving up to that corner. You can see the building in relation to the other ones around it.
Now this is where most of your guests are pulling up, right? On this side?
That's right.
Yes.
Then your Ubers are on the other side?
That is the plan, yes.
Shuttles. Shuttles.
Yeah, just the shuttles. You're going to have a shuttle bus would be on the Market side. All the other operations would drop off and pick up were oriented on Bank Street.
Now I fly up to the apartments because I was asked what would it look like from the apartments and what would it look like from the condos. So the apartment building and Park Place are actually taller than this building, but I just wanted to give you a feeling for its scale in relation to looking down over that. You see I put the mechanical on the roof and you didn't see any of it when we went through the fly-throughs, so you won't see the mechanical from the street. And then I went over to the last building here in the condo. I'd like to have that condo. Whoever has it, I'm jealous, because it's a beautiful view in green. And you can see it's very well in context and scale of really what's getting built here. It really looks like it fits. It's a nice street. And that's where we are. And I can go to anything specific if anybody has anything specific they'd like to see.
Anyone have anything on this graphic?
I think it's good overview.
Yeah, yeah.
course, we can make it available, anyone wants to review it again, or can have it available for the board members.
Yeah, I just want to show you that we had planned the mechanicals, basically where it's going.
Yeah, there was a question in the last meeting about roof.
Including the emergency generator that somebody asked about, which is this unit right here.
I'm assuming it's gonna be in an acoustic enclosure.
Yes, absolutely. I gotta keep the guests sleeping, right? So we care about that very much.
Okay, we don't actually have any questions for
I actually
Oh,
do
go
want
ahead.
architecture. If you could bring us down to the Market Street side.
Anywhere particular?
Facing your building.
Do that.
You don't like the white?
Well, I can make the
I've
whole
already
thing,
seen
I can
those.
make the whole thing white if you
Nothing I
want.
can do about those.
I can make it all white if it matters.
The segment, I mean, there's clearly a defined architectural identity on the two sort of bookends. This thing in the middle, what is that? The all glass, it looks like an office building or an office tower.
It was meant as a bridge to the modern time, if you will, just to say this, it allows the tower to be the tower, and it allows the next building to be its building. And it breaks the buildings up into smaller buildings which relate more to the scale of the buildings around town. So it's almost, is it 3 buildings, is it 2 buildings, but it's not one, it's not as big of a mass this way. So it was architectural license.
Is there
we'll call it.
anything behind it?
Yeah, there's rooms, there's a room in each one.
So there's nothing functionally driving the need to have a different facade there? Like stairs or?
No, other than the monotony of it, I guess.
I don't know,
And
I think it's
also-
nice.
and- Yeah, and the tower was a kind of an element that we thought was very important.
Right,
Little license, that's all.
okay. That's all I have.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Just one quick question. The signage, you have the one that is vertical, and then you have the one that is horizontal on the frontage. Are they 2 different colors, 2 different shades? Because I went on the internet and looked at some of the other properties that are in New York and things of that nature. Okay, no, I was just curious, because I know that the ones that I've seen have, from the presentation, have like a yellowish or golden type tint.
Right, the brand gives you an option for it, but I believe that we like the white. We think it's the right way to go. It's really intended to have a soft glow. And I think you look, there's a photograph of the New Orleans project in there. I mean, that's about as bright as it's gonna be. It's really not.
So they'll both be the same color?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
There's
absolutely.
no marketing ploy to try to
Yes.
direct it towards,
Yes.
okay, thank you.
No, no,
And the
absolutely.
white matches the other buildings and the cars.
Correct.
So the valet is primarily on Bank Street versus Market Street?
Yes,
Is there any
our operations is gonna come and speak to all of.
Just the
those
architectural
buildings.
questions, is there any architectural details to indicate one side versus the other
There is
side?
a Cambria entrance on the other side as well. It's a smaller canopy, but there will be a similar marquee of a smaller size. I can show it to you in a second. As soon as Phil teaches me how to
But-
sketch it. No.
Yeah, is there any wayfinding aspect to indicate that one side is valet versus the other side?
I think the internet and operations is gonna speak to that. I mean, just so you'll know where to go.
Yeah, there will be definite direction to the customers as to where their valet operation will be, and the address, you know, so that they'll wind up on the Bank Street side.
Yeah, I can do it quick.
Okay.
Okay. So, take this out of it. All right. Turning on there. Same idea. But smaller. Thank you.
Any other questions from the board?
Like that 3D section.
Any questions from the public on this particular? I think you know the drill at this point.
Yeah.